I was just going live on Instagram and via my phone, and I was so impressed with how perfect this picture is. I mean, this is a brand new phone. I just knew I had to give it a go live on YouTube. So, yeah, this isn't via my usual. This is the camera I normally use for YouTube, and it does need a bit of a clean. The lens needs a bit of a clean, but yeah, you know, that's what I normally use. I mean, it's a good camera. It's a good camera, and if you've joined me during live streams in the past, you will know that I normally live stream using it via Streamlabs. But today we are going directly via my phone, which is an absolute rarity. So it does make a big difference. I mean, you know, you can actually see me. Today's hello. It doesn't look like such good quality on. Oh, that's because I've got it at. How does the picture look for you? Because I've just opened up the live stream on my computer and it looks rather blurry. And yet I've got a crystal clear picture on my phone. So let me know how it looks for you. This is all very sort of experimental. Yeah, and yet looking at my phone, it looks absolutely clear. Anyway, we'll carry on. We will carry on, because even if the picture, I'm sure it'll pick up later. Because as I say, I'm streaming via my Samsung A14, which I recently purchased. My A02s, the back fell off, and I basically needed a new phone. So I'm just looking at this picture that I can see on my phone, and it looks incredible. And yes, I can see the chat, so I can sort of continue working and creating. As I say, I was live on Instagram very briefly, but I decided to come off because I thought, you know, it's you know, sorry, I'm just distracted by something. Oh, I think I might have just done something. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I see what I did. So yeah, I'm kind of working on Lord of War and Heartache material, new artwork for videos and things, and I thought, yeah, just come online. I've got the house to myself at the moment, so it's quiet. I have to keep remembering the camera is there where my thing. I'm covering the camera now with my finger. I've got to remember, because I keep looking, because obviously I keep looking down at the chat. I feel like I'm not making eye. Well, I don't really make eye contact because I'm autistic, so bear with me. But please do join in the chat and say hello and interact. I'm always happy to see you here. Everyone is welcome. All I do ask is keep it friendly, keep it happy, keep it safe, keep it kind. But be you, be your best self, and we'll all have a good time. And that's what that's what I want to do. Just spend some time with you, enjoy it, chat. Please use the chat to lead the conversation as well. I don't just want to be here randomly rambling. incessantly. But you will have seen, if you follow me on social media as well, and you follow me on Instagram and mainly Twitter, you will have seen that I am putting out a lot of posts because I'm still trying to find. I am honestly still trying to find people to help me out with my project. You know, I am still genuinely looking for people who would be interested in participating in what I'm creating. I mean, I've been working on this idea for a very long time, and I really would like to. I'm working towards chapter 4 at the moment of this thing, The Last Hurrah, and you know, unfortunately, because I'm live streaming on my phone, it also means I can go into the chat and share things from my Google Drive on YouTube. So if anyone wants to have a look at what I'm talking about, I have a few bits and pieces. I have a find the I've got to make this available. Anyone with the link, copy link, done, and I'll pop this in the chat. So if anyone wants to have a look, they can, and is open to anyone in the ASMR community who's interested. So, hello, yes, I'm actually live. I'm actually speaking now. So yes, welcome. Lovely to see you here. I'll just post that in the chat as well. So yeah, that is actually me posting. I am 100% speaking to camera right now. You know, it's a bit pixelated for you. I can actually see that on. I'm not sure if I can. Oh, I can share this. I can share this. Bear with me. Bear with me. That's interesting. Oh, did it pause me for a second? Did it pause me for a second? Oh, good grief! The pic. How's you now? Is it better? Because I've just, it was still a bit pixelated for me, but I like the fact that it says reconnecting. I don't know. Anyway, sorry about that. I just wanted to. I think I can also share via Instagram as well. To want to do that via Instagram. So okay, we'll just carry on as we are. That's why it was. That's why it looked like it was buffering, because I was sharing. That's interesting though, because I never realised that's how it would do it. So that's useful to know for the future, because I enjoy live streaming. And yes, I am actually live. I am live right now and typing my response as I look at the camera. You can hear me typing as well, Kasim, if you're still watching. Lovely to have you here, by the way. Welcome, 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 welcome. Ooh, itch. Earthglow, hello. Yes, yes, I'm live. I am absolutely 100% live. using the new mobile. So if it's a bit what's the word I'm looking for? Grainy or pixelated. I'm still getting used to this. I've never really streamed via my mobile phone before. I've only ever used my regular recording camera. I did show it previously, but that's what I normally record on. So that's. So I don't know what the megapixels for this mobile is, because this is a 3.6 megapixel camera, and it does need, the lens does need a bit of a clean. I'll sort that out later. But I think for a while I might even use my phone to nope, I am still live. It's okay. I'm just getting a message from another friend who, you know, understandably thought I'd finished because the video paused and buffered, but that was because I was sharing it to other platforms. But yeah. Oh, I just thought I haven't. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just realizing there's other platforms I want to share this information. You know, the fact that I am live over on YouTube. Because I do enjoy going live, and you know, I do enjoy. I'm just going through my other social media. Seeing where live streams. Not every one of the Discord servers that I'm on, you see, has self promo. And I like to, where I can, I like to share that I am live. It just makes it easier that people can find me and enjoy what I'm discussing. So if I'm a little bit quiet and looking away, it's because I'm looking at my camera, my laptop at the moment, so that I can just sort of I know these awkward, I know these moments of inactivity are awkward, and I apologise, but I do like to reach out to as many people as I can. There we go. There we go. All the important locations now know I'm live. So hopefully that will be it. But anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying? Can someone remind me what I was saying? My mind has gone blank. Yeah, so content creation. Yeah, I'm creating fresh content for artwork and backdrops for my videos, and I love using Gencraft. I absolutely sing the praises of Gencraft for creation, and I sing the praises of PixArt for editing. Two fantastic artificial intelligence art websites that really do have fantastic capabilities that I think, if you are into that kind of thing, then I recommend them both. I do recommend them both. It really does make a huge difference in creative sort of, ever since I discovered AI art. I know not everyone agrees with AI artwork, and I absolutely understand that. But for someone like me who's on a very tight budget or a non-existent budget for their YouTube channel, because it's not even monetized, it's nowhere near ready to be monetized. I mean, I am grateful to all 838 of you who have subscribed to my channel in the last nearly 4 years. I mean, this channel turns 4 years old this June, and I kind of have a wish, and you can chuckle if you like, you can laugh, but if I could seriously reach 1,000 subscribers by my 40th birthday in July, that would mean so much to me. It would be the best birthday present I could ever have. Reaching a YouTube milestone on a milestone birthday, or by a milestone birthday, because if I could reach 1,000 subscribers by my 40th this summer, that would be, that would mean so much to me. It would be the mind you, that's where I had a sty, so hopefully I'm not getting another sty. Anyway, what was I saying? 1,000 subscribers, that would be my dream. That would be my dream birthday gift. Because I don't upload very often, and I know I kind of, I mean, my last post, my last full length video, which was just over an hour in length, was 2 weeks ago, and my last text trailer was 9 days ago. But I don't have the capacity to be able to churn out content regularly. That's the thing. I'm not monetized. My channel is not monetized, so I can't afford to invest. I can't afford to invest in what I create. It takes time, and being autistic, I have to be able to focus on what I do. I can't just, everything has to have a process. Everything has to have a sort of, how shall I put it, a routine. I can't just, everything has to be planned meticulously. And that's why whenever you see me put out things like collaboration call outs and everything, you will see meticulous notes and guidance and instructions, anything like that, because that is how my mind works. That is how my brain works. I am also not a conventional ASM artist. I do not do medical theme. I don't do cranial nerve exams or things like that. I certainly don't do a lot of the content that many of the community create. I kind of wanted to step away from that ever since, from the very beginning. I wanted to create my own vision, my own path. And as a ASMR storyteller, as I like to call myself, I think that's important. I wanted to step away from the collective, shall we say. That's how I look at it. I'm still part of the community. I have many fantastic friends who I've made in the community. It's just that I am not a conventional content creator. I do not create in the conventional sense that people would expect, because that's not me. That personally isn't me. I adore what everyone else in the community creates, and I wanted something that would be outside the box. Not break the boundaries, but be a step outside of the box. Sky blue thinking sort of thing, if that's the right term. I think that's the right term. Sky blue thinking meaning, yes, here we go, yes. Also known, well, it is basically thinking outside of the box. Yes, sky blue thinking is the activity of trying to find completely new ideas, and this is it. This is how I've created my channel, my content. I think outside of the box. I do sky blue thinking. I go beyond the boundaries of creativity to, and this is why I'm passionate about the ideas I have at the moment. And of course, if you follow me on social media, you will know very much about my. Um, you will know very much about what I'm creating. Um, sorry, I'm just. So you know, it's. I've even gone as far as to call myself a maverick. You know, I am a maverick content creator. Um, because a person who shows independent thought of action, especially by refuse, it's not, no, the fact that it says here, especially by refusing to adhere to the policies of a group which they belong to, that is not entirely how I stand. You know, I just think differently to much of the community. I have ideas that push the boundaries, not break them, and I'm not looking to break the mold. I'm not looking to, um, you know, sort of create anything that. It's all done with sincerity. You know, I do consider myself to be sincere. I honestly try and be respectful. Everything I've ever said is truthful. That you will get nothing from me that um, isn't true. Now, this is when I do have to make eye contact, because obviously, if I don't make eye contact, then. But everything I have ever said about any of my collaborations is the truth. And whilst it's difficult for me to make eye contact being autistic, it is important to relay that everything I say or do on any of my platforms in relation to what I create, how I create it, it's done with 100% sincerity and 100% respect. And there's nothing really else you can do. You've got to be honest and truthful. You can't hide anything. The fact is, don't hide anything, because if you do, that's when it starts to look, really, really. I've been open and honest about everything from day one. Everything that I've spoken about or developed or created has been very honest, very open, very truthful. That's the way it is. That's me. I can't be anything else. Why pretend to be anything else? I am not trying to be the big I am. I am not trying to reach the dizzy heights of fame and fortune. I just wish to share my creativity, my imagination with as many people in the world as I can, and that's something I've always dreamed of doing. Even ever since I was a teenager, I've always dreamed of creating a storyline and sharing it with the world, and having other people take part. Like a TV series, but in my own unique manner. And that's what I want to do. And I can't do this story on my own. It's far too big to do on my own now. Yes, I do solo stories where I do perform as my characters, but there's so much I want to tell that I can't do, that I can't tell alone. I can't tell as solo stories. I need the, what's the word I'm looking for? It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember what it is now. The collaborative assistance of my fellow ASM artists. You know, I'm not looking for clout. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm not doing this to, you know, I just want to tell a story. You know, yes, virtually every channel I've collaborated with on my content is far bigger than me anyway, you know. And as I said before, I am super grateful to everyone who subscribes to my channel. It means so much to me because it helps me know that there are people who genuinely appreciate my, and that is so important to me. That means the world to me. It really, really does mean the world to me. And I can't thank you enough. I really, sorry, I keep getting distracted. I should really minimize the screen that I'm on, because every time a message comes through, I keep getting distracted. Oh dear. But you know, when I started, I was once told that if I ever started a YouTube channel, I would be lucky if I got a single person, if I got a single subscriber. I actually got told by someone years ago that I am considered boring. No one would be interested in what I have to say or who I am or how I am. But I'm just me. I don't pretend to be anyone else. I don't, you know, I am not ego driven. That's the truth. I am not driven by ego. I am not driven by a want of. I could sit here saying this all afternoon, but we'd just be going in circles. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining, Lily Love. Thank you for joining. And lovely to have you here. Lovely to see you here. I'm doing a live stream, and I'm well. Obviously, I'm live streaming. I'm talking about my content, my channel, my creativity, my community. You, my community, are so important to me, because without you, I feel I wouldn't be doing. I wouldn't be doing what I create. You know, it this channel isn't really about me. Yes, it's about my storytelling and it's about my imagination, but it's so much more than that. It is about community, and that's what's important. And as I said earlier in the live stream, I turned 40 this year, and the best birthday present I could have, I imagine in my head, would be to wake up and see my screen, my community reach 1,000 subscribers. You know, I have a fantastic community, and I appreciate you all so very much. I know we don't always interact, and you know, we all, you know, we all live in different time zones, so not everyone can. Um, age is but a number. Age is but a number. You know, I honestly don't feel 40. You know, I've got, I am way, you know, I have got a number of sort of, I've got a number of health conditions that me down, but I carry on. It doesn't stop me creating. It doesn't stop me, what I have going on in my personal world does not stop me creating my imaginary world, and that's what I love. That is what I absolutely love. And it's so important to me that I can share it with you all. That's why I set up the channel. I mean, it was during lockdown during 2020, and as I said, I've just always wanted to tell a story and invite people to be involved in it, and that's the important thing. And as I always said, and I maintain this to this day, if my channel ever does become monetized, it will be reinvested back into the channel. That is my dream. That no, not my dream. If it happens, it happens. But the important thing is, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're able to. I hope there's treatment for your leg. I I I have bad skin on my leg. I actually had an accident last year and lost quite a bit of skin on my leg, and it's never healed properly. It is rather, it's not sore anymore, but it does give me trouble now and then. So it's I'm not really sure how to continue that response. So, but you know, well, that's good. That is good. I'm glad to hear that. Um, that's something. Yeah. Um, but sorry if I start to falter. My mind is trying to process so many things at once. I'm neurodivergent. I'm autistic, so I'm an autistic adult. So um, sometimes my mind is racing at 1,000, well, at an infinite speed, and then all of a sudden it just stops. So um, you'll find that there are long pauses, or I just suddenly start laughing. If you're familiar with my past live streams, and you're a regular here, you will find that I do start laughing um, uncontrollably for no reason. I can trigger myself into laughing at the smallest thing that you know. Just looking at my hair, I did put a brush through it this morning, and it still looks. I mean, what is the time now? It's 20 to 4 in the afternoon here. So, for anyone watching overseas, I am from the UK. I am British. Um, the accent gives it away, of course. But well, you're very welcome. You are very welcome here anytime. And I also have other. Okay, yeah, that's um, yeah. Sorry, I'm. I my mm, I my sleep patterns have been all over the place at the moment. It's been a bit. I've been having a lot of strange dreams lately. A lot of very strange dreams, and that's cool. 11 languages. That's wow. I can only speak. Well, I can only speak English. I'd love to learn another language. If I do speak to anyone, if I do speak to anyone in another language on social media, I do use Google Translate, because I won't force anyone to speak English. If they're more comfortable using their oh, fantastic! What can I ask? What languages you speak? That'd be interesting to know. That'd be fascinating to know. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's things I'd like to. As I say, I don't force people if they contact me in their own language. I will use Google Translate to speak to them because I will not, you know. Oh, okay, okay, that's interesting. I would personally. I've got a few friends. Gwyn, hello. Yes, it is. Oh, lovely to see you, Gwyn. Lovely to have you here. I've missed you. Um, it is quite cold here still. It's it is quite chilly. It is starting to warm up. It is starting to warm up here. I mean, yesterday, 1st of March, was considered on our calendar the first day of spring, believe it or not. But it's. I mean, we've had sunshine today, thankfully. We've had sunshine today. Yes, it is, Lily, and you may know me as Matt. You may know me as Matt, as anyone may. It some people choose to call me by my channel name on Darian. Some people know me by and I'm more than happy for you to know me as Matt. That is. Sorry, I'm fiddling with my phone case foam. It's ah, it seems my South African community is now joining me. That's wonderful. I have so many wonderful friends all over the world, and I welcome everyone from any nation, any. That would be wonderful to have so many people join me and enjoy what I. I'll be honest. I'm not the most exciting of people. I am honestly not the most exciting of people. I don't have. I don't have the. I. I sometimes think of myself, and there's a saying that I use sometimes, that I do worry that I am what I call a one-trick pony. I only have one skill or one talent, and I understand that's not true. I do understand that's not true, but I I I am not a conventional ASM artist, as I've said. Oh, bless you, Lily. That really does make me that makes my day. Thank you. And it's it makes my day to have so many amazing people join me. It really does. Uh, um, but I'm not the most exciting of people, really. I mean, yes, I have my ideas and my creativity, but I sometimes wonder if I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's I just have all these different things go through my head and and struggle with. Every day is just every day is just a journey. Let's put it that way. Every day for me is a journey, and I don't know how that journey will begin or how it will. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. It's there are. Oh, that's well, what works for you is what works for you, and that's the thing. I will never judge anyone for what they. I will not judge you for that or anything like that, because it absolutely is, Gwyn. It absolutely is. Yeah, yeah. It's uh, I there are things I'd like to achieve and reach and do and you, there are days when I really struggle and I think to myself, am I really successful? But then I look at all the amazing people I know and I've become friends with, and I realise, yes, success. You know, success isn't about money or accolades or having a success in my head is not about having money or a YouTube play button on the wall behind you during a live stream. I don't have a YouTube because I'm only a very small channel, of course. Um, but it's the people you meet on the way. It's the people, and and Gwyn, for example, is one of my truest, dearest friends who I first. Oh dear. Oh, oh, bless you, Lily. Oh dear, that set me off. That's not a bad thing, thank you. Oh dear, I needed that. I needed that little giggle. Oh dear. Whew. Oh, that's made my day. That has. Oh dear. But I like that. I'm about to do something fun, no matter the cost. Oh, that. I think that really does kind of sum up my I think that's a good way for me to think about my content creation, because it is fun to create what I do, and it's fun to put out. You know, I love collaborating with content creators, with ASM artists, and it really does mean a lot to me when they take an interest in my content, and many of them have. I mean, I've collaborated with some amazing ASM artists. Guinevere Pendragon, of course. She plays the wonderful and beautiful-hearted Cleo opposite my character Trajan in the Cleo and Trajan stories. You know, and Gwyn and I have collaborated together many times, and I absolutely adore collaborating with you, Gwyn. If you're still here, of course, you know, it really is very. And I've also collaborated with Yaloma ASMR, Raina Tamrin ASMR, Jodie Marie ASMR, Atlas ASMR. Who else? Um, Articulate Design ASMR. Many of them have done audio. Black Cat Aura ASMR. And there'll be plenty more. There'll be plenty more stories to be told, Gwyn. Believe me, I have got some really beautiful ideas for Cleo and Trajan's journey. It will really sort of build upon their friendship and collaboration as private investigators, indeed. Although Cleo will meet up with Maximus again. Oh yes, I do have plans for Cleo to meet with Maximus again, and we, as you recall, she and Maximus don't exactly get along, so that will be very interesting. But who else have I collaborated with? Yes, Jodie Marie, Irma La Dolce ASMR is someone I've collaborated with. Exploring ASMR. Who else? Oh, please don't be. Absolutely no worries. You know, you're welcome here. You know, Sorry, I think I slept at a funny angle last night, and I woke up with a bit of cramp in my neck, so it's just flared up again. There we go. Got it. It's like a knot in the back of my. But can I turn the camera? Yes, I think I can turn the camera around on this, so I can show you what I'm doing. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Here is what I am currently doing. I have just turned the camera around, and this is the prompt. This is Gencraft. This is the website that I use to create my artwork. And this is the prompt that I am working with. Oh, that's very kind of you, Lily. But I would need 100 million subscribers, and I very much. It will take me a very long time to reach 100 million. Yes, it's one of the forts. This is. Oh, sorry. That's you get to see other artwork by other people as well. So as it creates, it shows you what So that basically what I'm creating is, well, it's a website. It's a website that I'm subscribed to. It's called Gencraft, and you go in, and what you do is in this box you type in this box here. You type in what you want to create. So, for example, I've got here a street view at ground level, as if we were standing in the street within a well-maintained, well-stocked, active, busy wooden, medieval Roman fort in the desert, defending the frontier close to the border with another realm, in brackets, Ondarian monarchy. And I'm actually training it to recognize. Sorry, my hand's shaking. I'm actually training it to recognize the realm that I create. So, Ondarian monarchy, the desert realm. And then here we have different, what they call styles. So I normally use realistic, because obviously I want realistic imagery. But we also have, and this is another of my favorites, I can show you steampunk. At the moment, so that's everything that you can exclude from the results, so it doesn't give you bad pictures. And they give you all the list there of all the... So you can click and select, but you can also add your own, which is what I have done. Then you've got at the bottom here the way you want it displayed, so you can have it as square, landscape. I have it as wide rather than landscape because it fits the video editing software screen. I don't have to adjust it. And of course, the other thing is you've got what's known as a model. So these are the models that I tend to use. I tend to use hyperrealism, but you've also got realistic details. So if I click realistic details and click done, and if I do realistic again, so we're now on realistic details, realistic, and I click the button generate. I really should make a video of this. I really should make a video on how I create my artwork. I think I will do that because I think it would help. So this is actually a realistic photographic style. So this is actually, I really should be using photographic rather than oh, that's a minion created by, see, you can see other art created by other people. So Lulu Rouge has created this elven art. But yeah, you know, and then what I do is I have a folder. Oh, sorry. I'll just put you back so you can see me whilst I just get the folder up, because I've got artwork, backdrops. So these are all the images I've created so far of the world that I write about, Lord of War and Heartache. We have images of the Antius Empire, which we've only ever heard mentioned in the past. But I am going to be writing a story line set in the Antius Empire, which existed before the Ondarian monarchy. I've got this all worked out. And some of these images aren't created through Gencraft. Some of them are my own photos that I've edited myself. Where's my favourite? Where's my favourite? Ondar City. Oh no, City of Trigon is my favourite. It's known as the Forge City, which means it's very steampunk, very sort of sci-fi, sort of medieval steampunk, as I like to call it. But I will do a proper video about this this idea. If you've clicked the notification bell next to the subscription button, you will get a notification. I will say, anyone who subscribes, please make sure that you do click the notification bell, because that is the best way to ensure that you do get a notification that I'm going live. I am also on Instagram, which I'm more than happy to share in the chat. So if you're on Instagram, please do follow me there. There we go. That's my Instagram. And I still call it by its old name, Twitter. I am on Twitter. Oh, well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But for anyone in the chat, I will share my platforms so that anyone who is watching back can follow me on my other platforms as well. So this is for anyone. This is not just for. No, I totally understand. It is. Social media is not the greatest of systems. There are a lot. I'll be absolutely honest. There are a lot of dangerous people out there on social media. I have come across them myself as a content creator and as a YouTuber, and it is best to keep safe. Don't put yourself in a position that will make you feel unsafe or in danger. That is why I am very open and honest about everything I create as well, because I know that there are people out there who would exploit who would cause harm. And I have met those people. They are horrible, horrible, horrible people. And there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that at all. You know, you're very close to your mum. That's good. That's not a bad thing. You know, that's it. Yeah, keep being you. You know, just be you. You know, don't. But you're not missing. Let me put it this way: with social media, you are not really missing out. That is the important thing. That is the most important thing. You've just reminded me of something I need to check. It's okay. I just had to. It's okay. You just reminded me. Oh, thank you, Gwyn. That's really kind of you to say. Well, I'm just having to check because Mother's Day is coming up here in the UK, and it's next Sunday. So I've still got some time to get a Mother's Day card, so that's a relief. I've still got a bit of time to get a Mother's Day card for her, so I will sort that out this week. I do my utmost to keep everything safe, caring, secure. I will block. I mean, on social media, I will block people I consider to be dangerous. I will block people who show signs of hate, of bullying. That's sweet. That is sweet. Red Dead in Love. I am just live and chatting and sharing my thoughts, my creativity, my, you know, anything and everything really. That anything goes. This is a very anything goes sort of stream, and building on that sort of thing. But yeah, so you know, I put it this way: with my collaborations, I will never force anyone to collaborate with me. I absolutely dislike approaching people to collaborate with me, and that's not because I'm afraid of them saying no. You know, they are within perfect liberty to say no. I don't like the idea of approaching them because I know that feeling. I struggle with that sort of thing too. It's I'll be honest, it's not easy sometimes. I mean, I've been through a lot in my life, and there's a lot of things I haven't even told my parents that I feel I can't tell them. Mind you, they pretty much know the entire story. Thank you. I've never really sort of thought of myself as wholesome, I guess. I'm just me at the end of the day. You know, I Oh, favorite video game. I actually play a lot of Sims 4. I like Sims 4. I like the. I actually quite enjoy doing the interior design of the houses. I spend more time building the houses than I do playing the actual game. And then once I've built a house to the level that I want it built, I will delete that. I will delete that save game, and I will start all over again with a brand new house. I also download a lot of mods from. I also download a lot of mods from the Sims resource as well. That's a fantastic website for anyone who plays The Sims, because it really does expand the game, and I'm absolutely loving that they're expanding the game as well with new things. I've never played Roblox. I'll be honest, I've never played Roblox. And the other thing I've never played is Minecraft. Never played Minecraft. I am playing sort of a game that's nicknamed the reverse Minecraft, and that's a game called Teardown, which is a sort of demolition game. Mind you, I'm also playing Power Washer Simulator at the moment. That's quite amusing, actually, Power Washer Simulator. It's quite an interesting. I've only ever played the first Red Dead. I've only ever played the first game. I've never played Red Dead Redemption 2. I've played the GTA franchise. I played the GTA franchise because obviously that's made by Rockstar as well. But I've only ever played the first game. There's a lot of I did think about going doing some gaming streams. So if you'd like me to do some gaming streams in the future, I can do that as well. I would do that via my Streamlabs. That's it, Streamlabs. I would do it via Streamlabs, because obviously I'm streaming via my phone at the moment, and perhaps we can. I mean, I also play Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3. I don't do MMO games. I don't really play online games. I tend to do single player. Mind you, one of my biggest influences, is that the right term? No, I don't think I'm going to pursue that thought because I'm not sure if I'm going to say the right thing or not. So I think it's best to leave that thought there for another time. It's something I can probably include in a gaming stream. It's probably a thought that's more suited for a video gaming stream. So, but I play on the Steam platform. So I've got a variety of games that are suitable and acceptable for playing on social media. I mean, I've got things like I have got Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, Caesar 3, Pharaoh and Cleopatra, Sims 3, Sims 4, SimCity Deluxe. Power World is updating. Yes, I have got Power World. I do play Pokemon on the Switch. I'm a first generation Pokemon fan, so I do play Pokemon games on the Switch out of pure nostalgia. It's all nostalgia. But I also have obviously GTA 3, 4, and Vice City. I haven't got 5. I haven't got 5 or San Andreas. I really want to add them. And I've also got Elder Scrolls as well. So, Justin, hello. Don't worry about it at all. It's lovely to see you here. Life, as Dr. Ian Malcolm in Jurassic Park, way back in 1993, once said, life finds a way. So, you know, it's perfectly, it's lovely to see you here. You know, it's good afternoon from me. It's 20 past 4 in the afternoon here, and the sun is shining for once. We did have rain this morning, but it's... I'm live streaming now because the light is really good. The light is actually really good in this room, in my hobby room, rather than me having to rely on artificial light. But you know, I'm always on the lookout for there's yeah. So I can do live stream. I can do video game live streams. That's not a problem. There's so much I want to do though. You know, and of course, I will do some. I might even do some creativity live streams as well. You know, showing what I showed earlier via my phone, because I'm actually do I read books? I don't read enough, to be honest with you. I don't read enough. I'll be very honest. I spend too much time on my computer because I spend a lot of my time writing, recording. You know, I do a lot of editing as well. I do like reading. I read. You know, I read mainly factual books. I enjoy factual books, but I have my gaming rule books behind me that I also read through. I have my comic book collection up on those shelves there. Well, Audacity, which I use for audio, is free. It is a free audio editing app, which I use for editing all my voices. So when I use it for Maximus, Lord Volkov, what was the last novel I actually read? What was the last novel? Blood Pact by Dan Abnett, a Warhammer 40,000 novel. So I do Warhammer 40,000. Collect them, sort of keep them in a. Mine are all in a box. I have a whole box. Tell you what, I'm going to get geeky now. I am going to get geeky. If I can find them. actually use these boxes for separate things. Actually, one for the cards and one for the extras. There we go. But yeah, I used to collect them as a kid, and then I got sort of, sorry about this. I used to collect them as a kid, and now, you know, because I've got some of the rare ones as well. We'll take them out. We'll take out the obvious cards. What you mean is in 0800, 0800 hours, 1800 hours, that sort of thing. Yeah, 1822 hours. These must all be usable with each other. They must all be compatible with each other. There we go. But I've got some of the my favourites here. My favourite Pikachu card in my only collection. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There we go. It's called it. The move is Adventuring Together. This attack does 10 more damage for each of your benched Pokemon. So obviously we've got the Paldean starters. So we've got Quaxley, Sprigatito, and Fuecoco in the... My goodness, I actually remembered all three starter Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet. And yet I can't remember the other Pokemon starters from other generations. And I'm a first generation fan, so, you know. But these ones are special to me because they are shiny. They are the... So that's Tinglu X, Chen Pao X, shiny. Darmanitan VMAX. And of course Zacian. That's my other shiny. So they're my shiny cards. I would take you through all the cards, but I've got, to be honest, I'm looking at them all, and I've got so many duplicates that we'd be here all day. But this gives me an opportunity to merge them all together. I would love to learn other languages. Definitely Afrikaans. I'd love to learn Japanese. I'd love to learn Japanese. What else? What else would I love to learn? Latin. I would very much. Sorry, I'm off camera. I'm off camera. I would very much love to learn. Yeah, I do use Google Translate for things. I do like to use Google Translate. Because although it's not always accurate, Google Translate actually does help me in some of my writing as well. Fortunately, so sorry about this. It does help when you have talent, such as when you have talent. Thank you. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. La 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 la. Losing the power to speak. 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 Vocalization. Practice your vocalization. Something that my music teacher used to do with us. You know, it's all of the me, la 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 la. Focus. Oh, bloopers, yes. I don't really have bloopers in my content because when I'm doing audio acting, I just stop and start again. You know, there isn't really I think what Lily typed in just then was Greek. Don't quote me on that. Please don't quote me on that. I don't want to be. It is Greek. It is Greek. I'm. But what's happened? So sorry, I'm fiddling. I'm fiddling with blue tack and other things. But yeah, you know, I'm. This is what I love to see. I love to see the interaction in the chat. This is what it's about. This is, you know, these live streams aren't just about me. It's about the community that is being forged, and that is so important. You know, this is what I want from my channel. This is the sort of thing I want. I'd love to see more of in my streams. I really do think I should start streaming more earlier in the afternoons rather than in the evenings, because obviously more people are able to join, and that's fantastic. But you know, it's there's so much I want to share. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking of doing video gaming, going back to what I was saying earlier, I'm definitely thinking of doing more video game live streams. Once I get my new hobby rooms done in the future, I want to sort of do a proper streaming setup so that we can have proper live streams. That would be fantastic. But at the moment, it's all because at the moment, creativity-wise, if many of you are regulars on my social media, you will know that the Caravan, The Last Hurrah, is my big ASMR project. I've put out quite a few bits about that recently. That is my current sort of primary ASMR collaboration project, which I'm looking for people to be involved in. And as I said before, I don't approach people. I much prefer people to approach me, especially with this one, because it is a very, very, very unusual concept that needs a lot of sort of prep and sort of discussion, shall we say. Yeah, well, I mean, I only speak English, but I do accents for, Boris Beardsvold, who is Lord Volkov's chief advisor. Behind me, I've got some of my Funko Pop figurines up there. What have we got at the top? We've got Dragon Ball Z, one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Chewbacca, Indiana Jones, the red, green, and white Power Ranger, Lord Zed, Mewtwo, a Stormtrooper, Turaborn, Reaper, Tracer, McCree, Symmetra, and Dr. Ian Malcolm. I am also planning to do a video on my Funko Pop collection, so because that's only a small section of my collection. I also have a number of Doctor Who figurines on display in here. I also have my Lego Iron Man suit and the nano gauntlets. Behind me there, I've got the giant minifigure with the minifigure. It's absolutely lovely to have you here, Lily. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And sorry, everyone, if my internet dropped out. So it's just reconnected, though. Oh, it's because we went over the hour. That's why. It's because we went over the hour. There's only so long you can go, so it restarts, because it says we've been going for 9 minutes, when in reality, according to YouTube, I have been going for 95 minutes. So that's what happens. Obviously, when it gets to an hour and a half or thereabouts, YouTube on the phone reverts back to a start. So we are still live. Yes. But Our Cornish who are. There be ghosts, them say. No, I haven't done a full Cornish accent in Lord of War and our take. Maximus has more of a Bristolian accent, which means he sounds more like that. Whereas Cornish, you take it, and you have to make your one of side of your mouth drop like that, and then you talk sort of from the side of your mouth, so that it sounds like you sort of sound like a pirate, but you're not being a pirate. You're sort of talking from the side of your mouth without. Oh, it's a surname. Oh, it's not. It's not your ancestry. It's the surname. I feel. Don't I feel like a silly? I know Cornwall and Devonshire. Okay, yeah. So yeah, but I haven't done. I haven't done sort of an accent like that in the storyline. I may do, because Port Allen is sort of like the sort of port for pirates and things, and closest I got was probably Captain Wilberforce Tellers. Beautiful parts of England. I adore Devon and Cornwall. I really do. I love Dartmoor. I absolutely adore Dartmoor. And Bodmin Moor in Cornwall. You know, they are beautiful locations. Very windswept, very rugged, but beautiful. And I hope to go there one day. Jones is very much a Welsh. Is very much a Welsh surname. It kind of does have its origins in Wales, but it's one of the most common surname in England is Smith, according to records. But there's no official consensus as to who. But yeah. Of course, most of the it is a Welsh name. It is definitely a Welsh name, surname. But you know, I use a lot of I mean, it's where I get a lot of names. How I do a lot of names for my characters as well. You know, I list a lot of names, and I mean, I've got a whole spreadsheet of. I actually have a whole spreadsheet of names. Wait until you see this, if it loads. This is practically, and it's still growing. This is the entire list of, and this is just the letter A you're seeing. This is all the lists of characters, names, inspiration that I've got going. I mean, that's A goes quite a way down, but then you've got basically 26 columns and a grand total of I have got a grand total of 4,325 different names listed for character ideas from all over the world. All from over the world and all from different periods of history. So I've got Anglo-Saxon names, I've got Viking names, I've got Egyptian names, I've got Roman names, Tudor names, and I have got Arthur there, and obviously, the thing is, I'm collecting names as I go, and I just add them to the list, and they are what inspire my. Most often, though, I wait. Everyone I invite to join my collaborations, they can choose their own name. The names that I work with from this list are characters whom I portray. They're mostly the characters I portray, and there's a lot of new characters on the way, and a lot of new people on the way. That's the same thing as characters, you silly boy. But it helps because obviously I'll be filling in the gaps for the hello, welcome back, Lily. For the caravan project. Yes, I don't know why, but I always feel a bit weird talking about the caravan project collaboration. If you're familiar with it, you will know what it's about. Yeah, I mean, I came up with the idea to prove something, and yet, ironically, I actually feel more uncomfortable talking about it on camera than I do off camera, because I do spend a lot of time promoting the idea on Twitter and Instagram and Discord, because I'm on Discord as well. I can put, for anyone who wants to join my Discord server, I will put the link in. Oh, tut. But yeah, I kind of do. I get that some people probably do get bored seeing me talking about it a lot, but when you've become really passionate about an idea and you really want to see it work and prove it can work, it makes such a big impact. As I said, when you see my social, there we go. I'll put that in my. I will put that in my chat for anyone who'd like to join. That's my Discord server, and that is for this channel. That is not for me personally. It's related to my channel. It's a community server. So you will see a lot of ASMR and Lord of War and Heartache content creation. But and some of the artwork as well, because I can show you some more of the artwork I've been working on, characters and things. This is in relation to what I've been working on for the Caravan project. So I haven't really been doing much this side of things. So this is some of the artwork for the narration, because I do all the narration of what I create. So this is the sort of thing you'll see in the narration as I go through. And these are square pictures, yes. But I've also got other pictures. This is some that I did recently. Where is it? So this is from the let me just, because I need to just tidy up. I just need to tidy up this file a bit. They don't belong there. They don't belong there at all. Just moving some animals from the... We'll go backwards. So we've got jesters. This is all related to the Caravan project that I'm working on my ASMR. Oh, I stream regularly, so if not during this week, it'll be next weekend. I won't forget Rubber Ducky. Oh, no, I won't forget that. Lovely to have you joining. It's been an absolute joy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. So yeah, we've got different characters. So Jester, we got a couple of you'll see sort of different you'll see as I go through this. There's only 24 images, but they all lead to the they all relate to the project. There you go, another Jester and another. Young Jesters. These are musicians. I should say that that's a music. She's a musician as well. He's a bard. And obviously that one. So another young musician. A couple of young bard. Another young bard. Another bard. Musician. I'm not sure if I've got a female. I'm not sure if I've got an actual female bard that's sort of a senior bard. I know she's a musician. Oh no, she's the other bard. She's the other bard. Another musician, and then obviously so yeah, that's some of the artwork I've been. I'll just go through it quickly. I mean, it's all part and parcel of the same thing, really, the bigger project. Lord of War and Heartache obviously has a main focus, the search for the crown of the Tyrant King. But hello, welcome, thank you for joining. Nice to have you here. And you know, I'm kind of sorry, I was just editing a thing on Instagram. As I was saying, I'm so sorry. I've completely forgot what I'm saying now. My mind has just switched off and switched back on again. It does that from time to time. I do apologise. Well, I'm British. I'm here in Britain. The accent's a bit of a giveaway. Yeah, British born and bred, British born and raised. And where are you from? Where are you from? Out of interest, you know. This is an interact. These streams are interactive, so please do interact with your questions and thoughts and conversations. You know, this is as much about you as it is about me. I'm sort of diving between different platforms and creating artwork and things for my content creation. Sorry, my. But no, where are you from? You know, it's. Nice, you know. Funko, as in the Funko figurines behind me. That's only a small part of my collection. I've got about well, up there I've got 18, because there's three sixes are 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 in total. Because I've got some sort of either side of me, this side. So I've got about 32. 30, yeah, about 32. So it's it's a growing collection. I don't buy them regularly. I often get them for my birthday or for Christmas or when I go to Comic-Con, which I hope to get to this year. I don't know if I will. But I have quite a few Funko figures on display. So that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, nice to have you. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday afternoon. It's nice to see some sunshine for a change instead of all that wet rain that we've been having. It's not been very nice this week weather-wise, but it's nice to finally see the sun break through and show itself. But yeah, you know, it's nice because you can tell how long I've been. I mean, I've been doing this live stream now for nearly 2 hours, about 2 hours, and you can always tell when it's getting to a point when I'm faltering. That's okay. It's nice to have you here. It's nice to see you. Thank you for joining. I appreciate your being here and saying hello. That makes it worthwhile that we've interacted. Thank you. Yeah, so I am going to try and live stream more often. I am going to, because I think it'll be good for me to do that and build up the sort of. Okay, well, thank you for joining. I do appreciate it. Thank you. But you know, it's just hello, a newcomer. Thank you for joining. Thank you for saying hello, and thank you for being here. Always nice to have a new visitor to the live stream. Very welcome indeed. And as I say, I will regularly live stream. Try and do one once a week, maybe on a Saturday afternoon, because it is convenient for myself and a lot of other people that I interact with. So I usually have live streamed in the evenings, but they never seem to be much success. So this is much more. I think I like it because the lighting is good in here, you know, because it's still sort of daytime out there. I mean, it's 5 o'clock. I mean, fortunately, the I'm not sure when the clocks go forward actually. Does it say on my calendar when the clocks go forward? When do the UK clocks go forward? I'm going to Google that. When do the UK clocks go forward? Oh, they actually go forward an hour. They actually go forward an hour at the end of this month. So British summertime starts in a few weeks. So after the 31st of March, that means this will be 6 o'clock that I will be able to live stream earlier in the day, because obviously the clocks will be going forward and it will be even sunnier. So, you know, it's nice because in recent weeks it's been pretty dark out this time of day. So it makes a nice change to be able to live stream with some natural light in the room. It does make a big difference. for the lighting. I certainly appreciate it. No, sadly I don't, but I would absolutely adore to learn Japanese. I can sing. I can sing one song in Japanese, and I don't really want to do it on. I can't really do it because I actually got copyright striked for sharing one of the Super Sentai songs on, but I can sing the theme tune to Taiyo Sentai Sun Vulcan. Well, yeah. But yeah, I think if I can learn how to sing a song in Japanese, I can learn to speak Japanese. I would absolutely love to speak. That's okay. These things happen. I lost signal earlier on, and the live stream dropped out. So it happens. It's technology. It's the way the world. It's the way the world goes, really. Such is life, as the saying goes. It's I would absolutely, yeah, I really do want to learn. I can put the I'll tell you what, you won't hear the music, but I can sing. So because it also helps me get the right key. But let me know how it sounds. Let me just find the. Taiyo honga mohei mo naga atara. Shikyuu wa hachimachi hoho ni tsuku. Hana wa kare, tohi wa sora o sute. Hihona hoho emi. Naga sudaro. Yeah! Taiyo o wa oho inochi no oshida. Shiawase o mamo no hono da. Eagle Shark Panther, Eagle Shark Panther. Oretachi mo tamashi mo moe teriru. Follow the sun, catch the sun. Taiyo sentai, sun volukan. Eagle, shark, panther. Taiyo hoga mohete iru kaniri. Nahanuka natushi no atsarakuru. Tsusu itemo I don't have to. Asano. Tai o ho wa ho ho inamo no dina. Da deri dero o nagari wa mu reru. Eagle shark panza, eagle shark panza. Oreta timo kagayani katiki yo hokse. Follow the sun, catch the sun. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm very rusty, to be honest. I'm very out of practice. I haven't sung that one for a long time. I need to refresh myself with the lyrics, because you could see I faltered by the second verse. But I will rehearse it and memorize it once again. It's just the way things happen. But welcome to all newcomers. Welcome to anyone else who's joining the live right now. We have been going for over 2 hours, which is nice. On this Saturday afternoon, UK time. For anyone who's joining, I am British. This is the perfect opportunity to get to know me a little bit better and find out how I work and create my content and tell my stories and things like that. Anything like that, really. So, do say hello, and it'd be lovely to hear from you. Hey. I will say what was that I just knocked down? What was that I just knocked down? Oh, looks like it was my headphones, but I knocked something else down. I will say I'm a lot older than people think. I am a lot older than people think. I actually turned 40 this summer. So, I'm no spring chicken, really. There's YouTubers who I'm old enough to be their parent, really, if which is always awkward. But yeah, such is life. I started this YouTube thing quite late in life, really. Just to become it's strange, really. To be very honest, I'm not sure what else I can really say or do. I think I've covered everything I want to cover this live stream. I mean, we've been going for over oh well, yes, that's it, Gwyn. I absolutely adore what I'm doing, and it's I do everything with sincerity, honesty, truth. You know, I mean, you know me. I never hide anything from anybody. You know, I will be honest. I will be honest about anything I create, and oh well, thank you, Anel, and welcome. It's lovely to have you here, newcomer to this channel and live stream. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm also very awkward because I don't do these live streams often enough, to be honest with you. You know, confidence is not my biggest thing in life, but I try and do these. The thing is, I do these. What's going on there? My laptop started going. My computer started doing something strange. You know, I don't do these live streams with any plans. I don't go in with any ideas and I think that's why they fell flat when I was doing late night live streams, because my channel is small, you know, and it's below 1,000 subscribers, and as I said, I turned 40 years old this July. I actually turned 40 this July. I'm 39 at the moment. And if I could reach, and this is a pipe dream, because this is a pipe dream because I honestly don't feel it would happen, because, you know, I work hard, I promote, but if I could wake up on my birthday to 1,000 subscribers, that would mean the world to me. The best birthday present ever, because what it would mean is 1,000 people are enjoying what I create. You know, that's it's not about fame or fortune, the numbers that I dream of having. I mean, I had a pipe dream. I wanted to reach 1,000 subscribers by Christmas last year, 2023. And I wanted to reach 10,000 subscribers by my 40th birthday. I have to be real. I have to think and act realistically. I can't just... People say I need to put myself out there more and make more mainstream ASMR content. I am not a mainstream ASMR content creator. I am who I am. You know, I enjoy watching cranial nerve exams and you know, all these sort of positive affirmation videos and you know, all these sort of trigger, but it's not me. Exactly. I am a storyteller. My imagination. I'm so sorry. You know, my imagination is limitless, and it's all bunched up. It's all bunched up in here in one big ball of creative mess. And by creating my stories in an ASMR style, it's causing that ball to unravel. But the ball of creative mess, as I'm calling it, is infinite. Its layers are infinite. Every time I unravel one layer, a new layer appears. It's self-regenerating. If is that a double positive, a double negative, self-regenerating? Because if it regenerates anyway, it's regenerating. So, you know, I have to let that creativity out, because if it has nowhere to go, if it doesn't have an outlet, but again, I don't want to be doing this on my own. You know, I don't want to be just creating a story. This isn't about me. This is about everyone. You know, I'm not driven by fame and fortune and glory, and I'm not a glory hunter. I'm not a trophy hunter. You know, I actually said at the beginning of this, or I've said a couple of times throughout this live stream, if my YouTube channel does become monetized, the money will be used to reinvest into my channel. It will not be, and yes, I will set up a throne, one of those throne accounts. Yes, if people want to help me with props and things, that I will give them that option. But for me personally, it's not about fame and fortune. It's about building a community. It's the community that is important to me. And, you know, to have to expand that community into a larger number would be so very special, because I know that then more people would be enjoying what I'm creating, and that's what's important to me. It's not about having, you know, it's not about having one of those gold, bronze, silver, gold, platinum YouTube play buttons hanging on the wall behind me, because I don't have one at the moment. You know, it's if I did reach big numbers that permitted me to have one of those play buttons, I wouldn't have one. And the reason I'm just going to have to pick this bit of blue tack up off the floor, because I'll end up, if I'm not careful, I'll end up running it into the carpet. But the thing is, yes, they are a sign of achievement to show how many people are following you on your YouTube channel. Yes, I get that, and I understand why people like to have them, to show their achievement. But for me, the biggest achievement would be to have people commenting, reacting, joining my live streams. The accolades only speak so far. The real triumph, the real accolade would be the community, would be the people, friends. Because words are failing me, because it's such an important thing to me, in that it's important that I want this to be a community project and channel. I don't just want this to be about me. That is why I'm so passionate about collaboration. That is why I'm so passionate about sharing my work. That is why I put out what I do. I call out to others. I don't approach people because I don't like the thought that I would feel that I'm coercing them into joining. I want people to join out of their own interest. yes, I know people say you need to approach people and ask them, and I get that the worst case scenario will be they will say thank you, but no thank you, and I respect that. I absolutely respect that, but that's not how I do things. That is not me. That is not my way of. And I get that some people will say, well, you'll never get anywhere if you do it that way. So what? So what? Because I'm doing it the way I want to do it. I'm approaching these ideas in the manner that I want to do it. And it's important to me that I do it in it's important to me that I do it my way, that that makes me feel okay. I don't want to be the one that is thought of as, yes, maybe I am a bit OCD about some of my ideas. I get that. I honestly, truthfully get that. And the thing is, once I get an idea in my mind, it has to be pursued. It has to be adapted. It has to be followed up, because if it doesn't, it just boils away. And if you've seen me at my worst, you've seen me at my worst, and and if you know my social media, you'll know how vocal I am about my mental health. And thank you, Gwyn. Thank you. And the thing is, how shall I put this? Everything I create is created from the heart. There are no dark, ulterior motives behind anything I create. And if people choose to think that, that's your prerogative. That is not my, that is, I know what I want to create, and I know how to approach it. I know how to adapt it. And I know how to I could sit here and go, I've not had an easy life. And no one's ever really had an easy life. There's no such thing as an easy life. I mean, let me put it this way. I could sit here and I could absolutely go, woe is me, everything is going wrong. No one's, I am not an attention. It might come across that way, but I am not an attention seeker. I have never been an attention seeker. It's just that in such a fast-paced world, you have to constantly keep going, because if you don't, the silence becomes absolutely deafening. And I honestly think that, you know, if you don't say what you've got to say or share what you've got to share, then or if you only say it once, you've got to keep going. In a world that is so fast-paced and driven by fame, fortune, money, materialistic content, you know, influence. I am not an influencer. I do not call myself an influencer. I call myself a content creator, yes, but I'm not an influencer. I don't intend to be an influencer. I don't want to be an influencer. I want to be me. I want to be creative. I want, you know, I want to live. I want to live my dream, and, you know, there's too much influence in this world. There is far too much influence in this world. And I'm not saying that to be negative. I know it sounds I'm being negative saying it, but it's overwhelming. All the influence that is in this world is absolutely overwhelming. And that is why I have my channel. It's my little corner where there's nothing about fashion, nothing about, you know, mainstream ASMR, nothing about the latest gossip or anything. It's just pure storytelling. It is this is me, the storyteller. You know, I switch my microphone on, I write a script, I voice it, I act it out. I am still streaming, yes. I am still streaming, yes. I'm getting into the side of talking about my content creation that I'm, and, you know, I don't want, you know, if I did, as I said earlier, if I did have a play button, I would display it. I mean, I honestly don't care about accolades, and no, it's only 5:30 in the evening. I am full of energy. I have just got to the point now of the live stream where I'm kind of speaking my mind. You know, I've my mind is activated. It suddenly realised what it wants to say, or what I want to say, and that's the thing. And so many people just, what's the word I will use? What's the phrase I will use? They wander past my content and my channel, and they give it a glance, and I accept that, and I'm happy that they do. But have they ever stopped to actually consider? You know, I'm not an artist. I don't call myself an artist. You know, I am not the tortured artist like I used to think I am. I used to compare myself to Vincent van Gogh. Ridiculous, I know. But when I was younger, I always used to think on big, grand scales, and you can't do that. You can't do that. Hello, Dandy Jane ASMR. Lovely to see you. I would love to have a podcast. I mean, so far throughout this entire live stream, it's been a lot of I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. But all of a sudden, something in my head has just clicked, and the passion for what I want to do and what I want to create has come out. You know, it takes a while. I mean, I've been live streaming now for, how long have I been live streaming now? Over 2 hours. Over 2 hours. And and the thing is, yes, I have very out there ideas. I have very avant-garde ideas. And you know, I have very unusual ideas. I mean, the idea I speak about a lot of is not something that's considered, granted it may be considered taboo. I don't know. No one has ever, I have always said, if people want to discuss it with me, contact me and we'll talk. But no one has ever actually taken the moment to actually contact me and discuss openly what I will never forget Rubber Ducky. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Rubber Ducky. I've never really thought about it, but maybe I should. Maybe I should. But the thing is, you know, if people actually did reach out to me and discuss what, they would know how sincere and honest and truthful I am. Well, it's just to create, you know, build this community. You know, it's all about. That's okay, Earth. That's okay, Earth Glow. You know, it's lovely to see you. It's absolutely lovely to see you. The thing is, as I said, it's not about fame and fortune for me. It's not about being an influencer. As I said earlier, in my head is a great big ball of messy creativity, all merged, like this ball of blue tack. Like this ball of blue tack. Miss Sheik, hello! Another heart-shaped hand gesture for as well for you. And we'll do one for Lily Love as well. Everyone will get one. Everyone will get one. Everyone will get one. Oh, never gets old. I hope if you join future, I hope when you join in future live streams, Lily, that will be your greeting. You know, I think that will be quite an amusing way to. Anyway, my epiphany. Where was I? You know, I don't want to be an influencer. I just want to be me. I want to be creative. I want to be who it is about community. You know, if I got, say I reached the levels of one day, and this is impossible, this can't ever happen. If I ever reached the numbers that someone like GBASR has, 4.2 million subscribers, I mean, how do you even handle that? I don't know if I could cope, but you know, to have these live streams it is blurry. My mobile phone is absolutely crystal clear. My mobile, because I'm streaming from my mobile phone. That's why it's vertical and not sideways. When I'm using my video camera, when I'm using this to live stream, it's horizontal. But because I'm using my I'm doing well, Miss Sheik. Actually, I've been sort of. Yeah, this is it. This is it, Dandy. Because I think it. Yeah, This is why I like the, you know, as I said, if I could reach 1,000 subscribers by my 40th birthday in July, that would be the greatest Christmas present. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas present. Christmas. The present. I think oh, 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 oh dear. Oh boy. Christmas. I know. Oh, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh, lords and lordy. Oh, if this doesn't help me, if this laughter doesn't help me towards losing the 15 kilos I need for my to lose for my surgery, I don't know what won't. I mean, if I could reach 1,000 subscribers by my 40th birthday in July, that would be the most amazing, beautiful Christmas present I would ever receive. We would, oh, that would be fantastic. We would, yeah, I think if you ever do find yourself in London, give me a shout before you get here, because yeah, I would adore that. I would absolutely adore that. To meet any of my friends in the ASMR community would be an absolute. I've met Yoloma. I have met Yoloma. I met her back in 2022. She is a really nice person in real life. She really does. She really is like she is on camera. She's a lovely person. I would absolutely love to do that as well. You know, well, obviously I'm from the UK, but what else was I saying? Well, Dandy, I will count you as a honorary Brit because you live in my heart, as does all my ASMR friends. So you are here in Britain. You are here in Britain with me and all my other ASMR friends. And I mean that. I really do mean that. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, it's all about community for me. It's not about accolades and big numbers and this is probably the fifth time I've said this during this live stream. But if my channel does eventually get monetized, the money will be put back into the channel. It won't. I won't. I would also set up a throne. I would set up a throne page for people to help, and give them that option, because there are some things that if people want to support me in that way, they can. That would be fun. And throne is that gifting thing that you sometimes see other ASM artists talk about. I think Jodie has one. Jodie Marie has one. Sage has one. Whisperwind has one. It's yeah, we are artists in our own way. We don't paint with a brush. We paint with our minds. Well, I mean, I do. I've been doing some AI artwork today. This is one of the. I'll just switch camera around. That's one of the backdrops I've been working on for Lord of War and Heartache. That's one of the forts. That represents Fort Titan in the story. So Fort Titan will be. I don't know why my chat is frozen on. There we go. My. Well, I did share with you that page, Earthglow. I think I sent you the info about the phone I've got, because this is a new phone as well. But I've also been doing AI people as well. For I can show you some of them as well. Some of the artwork I've been doing for that as well. So I will just take off the preview, and I will show you some of the artwork that I've been creating for. This is all through AI. These are ones you can actually see on my Instagram, but these are all different pieces of artwork I've been creating. In fact, let me just sort of give you a bigger picture of a couple of them. So a few selections. Just scrolling down, and then of course we got jesters. This is all in relation to the academy in the city of Cully in Lord of War and Heartache. So well, it's all done. It's all done through. Written descriptions, but I can always screenshot and from YouTube videos and upload it to the yeah, that's sort of the prompt I put in. I wanted a jester that, like a sort of medieval version of the. Oh, hang on, I didn't turn the camera around. Oh well, worst things happen at sea. I wanted a jester that sort of looks like the Joker, and of course, there's a variety of performers, many of which are also connected to the caravan. It's strange because I've managed to mention the caravan quite a few times throughout this live stream, and never actually explained what it's all about. Also, you can tell it's getting darker out there. The sun is beginning to set, so that's just sort of looking from yeah. Well, I did just check earlier, Earthglow, but the clocks go forward at the end of this month. So Earthglow and Miss Chic, don't forget, 31st of March, the clocks go forward. Yeah, it's been don't worry about it, Dandy. Please don't worry about it at all. You know, and don't forget, you can always message me elsewhere. Anyone who knows me on social media can message me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord. I will put my Discord server back up for anyone who I will put in a new Discord for anyone who wants to join my just generated a new, that's my Discord server. So, you know, you can add me as a friend on Discord, and you can also contact me there as well, and we can talk. But as I said, I don't know why, but I always feel a bit, because if you know, I mean, one or two, I mean, Miss Chic, oh yes, if you aren't subscribed to Miss Chic, and if you're still here, please go and subscribe to her channel. Her next video, her upcoming video this Sunday, I will, if I can find it. Here we are. This is her latest video coming up on her channel. Please click the reminder. It is a longer version of the video that she did on my latest collaboration, chapter 3 of The Caravan, The Last Hurrah. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've already seen the footage, and so please, you're very welcome, Miss Chic. Please go and click the, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to her. In fact, if you're not subscribed to each other, please subscribe to each other, because you are all fantastic, beautiful people, and I seriously mean that. I want this community to be a hub that people can share and communicate and collaborate and discover each other. You know, that is what it's all about. This is what YouTube should be. It shouldn't be about, you know, I want to be a big influencer star. It should be let's all get together. Let's all share with each other. Let's all build something really special. And that's exactly what I believe in. That is why I am so passionate about collaboration and participation. You know, that is why I invite people. I don't approach people to collaborate. I invite people to collaborate. You know, this is the thing. Hark at me. Here I am getting passionate again, and I do apologise. But this is really important to me. This is what it's all about, and I think much of the I honestly believe that much of the community as a whole, and I'm talking about social media. I'm not just talking about a single community. I'm talking about all communities on social media. I honestly feel that some of the sense of community has been lost, and it needs to be rediscovered. It needs to be rediscovered, and that is what's important. It's not about, you know, I've said it before, I can't do this storyline on my own. I can't build this world on my own anymore. I can do the artwork. I can perform certain characters like Maximus, Lord Volkov, Rafik, Boris, Trajan, Gideon, Petrovich, or the Petrovich brothers. You know, I can perform individual characters, but there's so much more I want to do. There's so much more I want to introduce and share. I don't just want it to be me. I don't just want it to be me. I want it to be everyone. I want this, you know, yes, I run the channel, I own the channel. And that's why if I ever do become monetized, the money would be reinvested back into the channel and not me, because I see it as becoming a community rather than just a channel. Yes, as I said, I'm the host, I run the channel, I manage the channel, I have the email for the channel. But I can't do this on my own. I can't create this world. I can't create this on my own anymore. And it's not because it's difficult. It's not difficult. It's not impossible. But it is do you know, I've just realised something, Dandy. I have just realised something. Let's give you when you next comment, Dandy, you should now be with a blue wrench. You should now be a moderator. Um, what was I saying? Would someone be able to please remind me what I was saying? I've forgotten. I've forgotten what I'm saying. I've forgotten what I'm saying. Oh, thank you. Yes. You know, the fact is, there are too many characters, and this isn't a bad thing. Yeah, and I don't want to do it on my own. I don't want to bring this world to life on my own. I have done a few female voices, but it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel natural for me personally. I think the best way to have characters is to have people play those characters. And as I say, I do everything with honesty, sincerity, truth, care, due care, and attention, and that's the most important thing. It's at your convenience. It is absolutely at your convenience. Whenever you. I might have one or two characters that I think I'll message you. I'll message you separately. The invitation is always open, Miss Chic. Let me know what you're interested in, and I will send it over this weekend. Yes, let me know what you're interested in, and we can take it from there. Because I will not force anyone into taking anything. I will make suggestions. But no one has to. I can. If anyone, I have. If anyone uses certain platforms, let me know, because I will be more than happy to adapt. And what have I done? Oh, it's okay. Pause. Adapt to anything. I work to your schedule. I work to your comfort zones, your levels. You don't ever feel. That's okay, Miss Chic. Oh well, if you're absolutely sure about that, Dandy, then okay. I am on WhatsApp if you have WhatsApp. So you can contact me there. Oh, I appreciate it, Dandy. Thank you so much. You're very kind. But I mean, some of the artwork has sort of given a hint as to what some of my ideas are related to. So, I. I always think that if you need, I don't know, talk show hosts to me are very ego driven. I don't feel driven by ego. I'm much more. I don't know if I did. I guess if I did something like that, it would have to be without an audience. It would have to be without an audience because. But if anyone's watching and they really do want to take part in anything I've got going, online, please, 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 please message me on all my platforms, because I would absolutely love to talk with you. And you know, I am not a clout chaser. I do not do anything for clout. I do it for creativity and the passion of creativity. It, I have said so many times this live stream that numbers are just numbers. It's the community I'm interested in. It's not I'm passionate about. It's not. I will say this until the cow. The saying goes, I will say this until the cows come home. In that, you know, I will always, always, always put community over anything else. You know, you know, if big channels want to collaborate with me, absolutely fine. You know, I don't expect people to just, you know, I'm faltering again. I'm flustering. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You don't need to see that. That's the energy. That's the switch going. Excuse me. Oh, get a grip. Pull yourself together, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me then. I just needed a moment. Maybe I still need a moment. I'm just so driven by everything that goes on in my head and in my mind and in my I know these things don't happen overnight, and it's taken me nearly 4 years to reach where I am today. You know, it's taken me 4 years to get to the point that I am today. You know, my channel turns 4 years old this June, 24th of June, 2024. And, you know, I've worked so hard to, you know, I have 465 videos currently as public. I've got about 100 more that are unlisted, mainly because they're duplicates of the original videos, and I've just never had the heart to delete them, you know, because they're the originals of the uploads. And when you pour your heart, your soul, your spirit into something that's become so special to you, so incredible, so unique, so it becomes a part of you. It becomes you. You become it. I think this is a. I mean, I've been going for over 3 hours now, and I think this is a good point to bring the live stream to a close. So I really want to thank everybody who has joined me today throughout this live stream. It's been an absolute thrill. It's been really beautiful to spend this afternoon with you. You know, it's been really special. But you know, I think I've finally run out of fuel, and I can't think of anything else to say really. But thank you so much for joining me, and please contact me on all my social media and my, you know, platforms, and we can talk more about creativity and content creation and collaboration, because I will be absolutely thrilled to work with anyone and everyone in the ASMR community who wishes to be part of this. And it's an open invitation. I will not approach you or coerce you into joining. The choice is entirely yours. I am the storyteller. I am the dream weaver. I am the creator. But it's you that brings it to life, because I can't do this on my own. I can't bring my dreams to life on my own. And what are my dreams can become your dreams as well. So I'm going to sign off and say thank you very, very much for joining me. Please contact me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord. You can email me. That's my email, which is for this channel. So thank you, and I will see you same time, hopefully next week. Bye for now. Take care of yourselves, look after yourselves, love yourselves, and everything else.